Leviticus 23 offers an insightful exploration into the religious calendar of ancient Israel, detailing the sacred convocations instituted by divine command. These festivals were not merely social gatherings, but profound expressions of worship and identity as ordained by God through Moses to the Israelites. The chapter delineates how these celebrations were to be meticulously observed and highlights their spiritual and communal significance. The schedule begins with the institution of the Sabbath, a weekly holy day of rest established as a perpetual covenant. On the seventh day, all forms of work were prohibited, signifying a unique time of spiritual and physical renewal. This encouraged a rhythm of labor and rest, allowing the Israelites to focus on worship without distractions from daily labor. One of the most significant observations is the Passover, commemorated on the 14th day of the first month, marking Israel's liberation from Egyptian bondage. This was immediately followed by the Feast of Unleavened Bread, lasting 7 days, underscoring spiritual purity and dedication. No leavened bread was to be consumed during this period. The first and seventh days were marked with holy convocations where servile work was forbidden, emphasizing communal worship. Subsequent to these feasts, the chapter describes the Feast of Weeks, also known as Shavuot or Pentecost. This feast celebrated the first fruits of the harvest, requiring the Israelites to present offerings including bread made of new grain, 2 lambs, and other sacrificial animals of the temple. The offering of first fruits symbolized gratitude and recognition of God's provisions. The 7th month brought the Feast of Trumpets, initiating a period of introspection and repentance, leading to the Day of Atonement. This solemn day involved fasting and sacrifices, symbolizing reconciliation with God, where any soul not partaking in the observance was cut off. Concluding the annual cycle of convocations is the Feast of Tabernacles, or Sukkot, beginning on the 15th day of the 7th month. For 7 days, the Israelites were instructed to dwell in booths, reenacting the period of wandering in the desert post-Exodus. This fostered an awareness of divine protection and provision. This feast was not only a time of gratitude for the past, but also instilled hope for divine presence in future generations. Throughout Leviticus 23, each feast and holy convocation is meticulously outlined with specific offerings and prohibitions, illustrating a life intertwined with devotion to God. These events acted as anchor points around which Israel shaped their annual calendar, reinforcing their shared identity, spiritual unity, and the continuous remembrance of God's saving acts in their history. This passage remains a crucial reference for understanding the ritualistic foundations and grand narratives that shaped Israelite society and faith.